Have you wondered why Dodger Stadium hasn't said one word about the ICE raids going on right now in Los Angeles? Dodger Stadium is more than just a ballpark. It's become a symbol of government betrayal, corporate greed, and now immigration enforcement. Federal agents from ICE, DHS, and CBP are operating in and around the stadium, and some sources say they'll even be present during the Friday Pride night in Elysian Park. Now, this comes as LA sees a surge in immigration raids, detentions, and street-level militarization backed by the National Guard, all under a curfew. But this violence isn't new. If you know the history of this land, this shouldn't come as a shock. Dodger Stadium sits on stolen land, on top of the Mexican-American communities of Palo Verde, Loma, and Bishop. Now, these weren't just shacks in the hills. These were 3 thriving neighborhoods, families, schools, gardens, stores, churches. And in the 1950s, at the height of the same housing crisis that we're still living through today, the city promised to build public housing under the Federal Housing Act. But that was all a lie. And once the land was cleared, the city didn't give it away. Instead, they worked directly with the Dodgers to destroy those neighborhoods and build a stadium instead. The Arachiga family was one of the last to resist eviction. Their forced removal was filmed and televised, families dragged out by sheriffs while bulldozers waited. But they were not the only ones. They were part of a larger community that never stopped fighting. Now fast forward today, detribalized natives make up 43% of the Dodgers fan base, helping generate over $250 million each year through ticket sales, merchandise, and Spanish language media. Los Doyers gear is a top seller. The very communities displaced to build this stadium now make up its largest, most loyal supporters. They could have used that money to pay reparations to the families, but instead, it seems like it's used to continue gentrification of communities. And now ICE is operating outside that same stadium. The violence of displacement never ended, it just changes forms. From eminent domain to ICE raids, from redlining to gentrification, and from bulldozers to buyouts. Today in LA, evictions are rising, rents are out of control, and brown and black families are still being pushed out. And just like in 1959, now in 2025, the same institution that built its empire on broken promises is letting ICE operate at its gates. And once again, the Dodgers stay silent while federal agents stalk art people outside the stadium. Dodger Blue is running rampant over brown bodies, erased histories, and stolen land. Wake up, LA. This is not just a game, and it never was. Please share. I'm Mr. Checkpoint. Make sure you're following on Substack, subscribe, and make sure you're following Buried Under the Blue. Always film the police, always for the people.